Hey everybody, day 30. So today is another one of those days where I had a plan and I thought I knew what I was going to talk about, and then something else came up and it just felt right to talk about what came up. So that's what I'm going to do. A couple of weeks ago, or a couple of days ago, I can't remember now at this stage, I had done a video about the anxiety symptoms. And that if you wake up to kind of make a small plan, maybe just have a shower and have breakfast, that's it, and see how you get on after that. Because I had decided that I wanted to do self-care videos and I was trying to stay away from the illness side of it altogether, but to give everybody things that they could do and speak to anybody on any level at any time to be able to give them small steps in order to better their self-care. I neglected to acknowledge a part of my journey, which was the very, very beginning. And on those days, there was days when having a shower and having breakfast was absolutely impossible for me. There was days when I just could not get out of the bed. I just could not move my body out of that bed. And it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't that I didn't want to. I just couldn't. I was so in pain, bodily and internally. I was so low. I was so exhausted. I was so down that I literally could not get out of the bed. Now, what I wish I knew then, and what I wish somebody would have told me on those days, was that if the only thing I could do to survive that day was to breathe, then that's okay. Just breathe. That's it. If you are at your lowest point and you are in your hardest day and your hardest moment, and all you have the energy to do is breathe, then just breathe. Sometimes and some days that's all you have to do to get by. That's all you have to do to survive. Just breathe. Now there's a catch. Just breathing is not going to keep you surviving for very long. You're not going to be able to do that for a month and keep going. So if today or any day you find yourself in bed and the only thing that you have the energy to do is breathe, that's okay. Just breathe. But if later that day or the next day you can manage to breathe and eat something, fantastic. Try to have something small to eat. And after you do that, maybe a day or so, could be later, if you can manage to breathe and eat something and drink some water, amazing. You've already started to progress. If then, after that, you can breathe and eat something and drink some water, and you can get up and maybe have a shower. Maybe you can go out to your back where it's private and take some deep breaths in the fresh air. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Sometimes the bigger things, like getting dressed and going outside, sometimes they can take a long time to get to. And I'm hoping now that all the videos that I did with all the little tips and tricks on how to get by, I hope that if there was anyone at home that was in bed and couldn't get out of bed, I hope you don't feel like I was purposely leaving it out, because I didn't mean to take away from where you're at. I've been there. And I know how shit it is when people are coming in and saying, but you just have to do this and you just have to do that. And it makes you feel worse, because it makes you feel like they think that you're just not trying, or that you're being difficult, or that you're choosing to be where you're at. Sometimes we just don't have it in us to do more than breathe. And if you're there right now, that's okay. Just breathe. But try to promise yourself that later on or tomorrow, you will take another step and breathe and eat something or have a glass of water or do something else small, because breathing can only carry you so far. Okay? I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.